Well, I am in fact kind of amazed with myself this morning. It's about 5:30, I think, and I'm ready to go out the door. So I want to go and hopefully try and catch a little bit of sunrise from the observation deck here at Haneda because it's open 24/7 for some reason or another. I've made a mess of the room, but that'll be a after sunrise problem. This is, I guess, what the top of the airport looks like somewhere up here. This is the supposed observation deck. Just give a rather cool view of everything else. I might have to deal with eating soon. There's a Yoshinoya back there, so maybe early morning breakfast for me. Uncertain though. It's rather cool. It's like a whole wall of all the planes that serve here. This is really is a whole thing. That's funny. I mean, I would hope that would be obvious. Oh, it's cold out here. Oh, wonderful morning. Very cool though. Always love some planes in the morning. It is very cold out here. I definitely should have brought gloves, but that's fine. Very cool though. You know, a little more light, and I can probably get some film shots, and then use the actual Hasselblad, and then retreat inside and figure out what I'm going to eat. I hope there's like 7-Eleven in the airport somewhere. That would be amazing. I got a couple shots off on the Hasselblad, and 2 on the X-Pan. It's a little too dark, because I'm using 100 ISO slide film for me to get much out of the film, but not quite bright enough for the Hasselblad to shine. So, I shall wait. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, it's really cold, and most of the colors have faded, but it was a good sunrise. I'm gonna probably hit that Yoshinoya inside and get some food before I freeze to death, and then work my way into Tokyo. Well, hopefully before rush hour, but still early, not certain. Rather cool, the 747-8. As well, oh, Qantas hasn't flown 747 in quite some time. As well as the United Dreamliner. So it represents some of the planes I've flown here on. Just try and find an Asiana A321neo, but they probably don't have that there. They also have one of these, I'm not going to try to pretend to explain it, but it's rather cool. Oh, that's quite good. And I've gotten my first vending machine coffee of the trip. This will not be the last, trust me there. But to food, because I am hungry, and it is early. First gyudon of the trip, quite happy. Still a bit hungry, but I'm not gonna, I'm still a bit hungry, but I'm not gonna gorge myself at Yoshinoya. I'll probably hit a 7-Eleven later, because Japanese 7-Elevens are amazing. But I'm gonna throw another layer on, I think, when I get back and work on packing up my room, hopefully in just that empty, bigger suitcase. We shall see, and then work my way into Tokyo. Okay, so my newfound challenge is to see if I get all this stuff into that suitcase, and then fit that suitcase inside the bigger black suitcase. Because, long story short, black suitcase is completely empty. I brought it from Los Angeles because it got left there, because I had this really bad flight delay with Air France that resulted in me having to leave the bag behind. So ultimately, I just need to get this to New York, and in a roundabout way, that taking it with me to Japan will get it to New York. But I don't want to deal with 2 bags on the trains and everything. So hopefully I can kind of just smush stuff in there, get it in there, and, call it a day. So time to pack a bit. Well, I almost got everything into 1 bag. Well, 1 bag plus a tote bag. So I'm going to take that into Tokyo. Yeah, it's about almost 7 in the morning now. Very, very pretty. Very nice out. Should be an amazing day today. Wow, it's really busy this morning. It's not even 7 yet. The airport's already packed full of fucking people. Time to find the train. Train is here quick quickly, so that's nice. Many train. Finding the exit will be, I think, the real challenge. So I'm looking for a specific one that should get me close to the hotel. Don't know if I'll find it, but I'll try. Well, at the very least, I see the exit I need now, but getting there is a wonderful challenge. You know, it's early when absolutely everything is closed. There's nothing open. I also seemingly must circumnavigate the back rooms of Tokyo Station to get to this hotel. It's nice it's connected. Not quite as nice it's buried wherever it is that I'm going. Just following the signs. Well, I found the hotel, so that's good. Go to deposit my bags and maybe warm up a little bit. That's a urinal with a view. Jesus. This model is rather cool. Got all of Tokyo kind of condensed down into it. It's a very cool hotel. I'm looking forward to this, but I gotta go out now. So back to the elevator. Now I'm back in Tokyo Station to find my way to a train once more. Now I've got my camera out and some views and trains and stuff, and we'll hopefully get some pictures and do a little exploring. But it's so empty. There's no one here, and the lighting is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Huh. God, I really do love how they this use of space, putting stuff under the train tracks. It's so cool how they just fit all these little restaurants and shops and other some such in what would be unused space. What to do, really. Oh. This lovely little shrine is wedged in between all these little buildings. People leave their offerings, including someone left Red Bull as an offering at the shrine. Don't understand what all this is supposed to be, but quite good. Shinkansen. On to Yodobashi. Hopefully Yodobashi opens soon. That'd be nice. Those biggest camera store. Yes, there's another camera store, I think in Shinjuku or Shibuya. I might try and get to later. But Yodobashi is the big one, which would sell film and all that, some such, or hopefully sells film. I've heard mixed things on that, but I'll just have to go and see myself. Yeah. God, the store is so overwhelming. I'm happy I did get my 3 rolls of film as permitted by Yodobashi's rules, but God, I want to find my way out of here now. They have a bike section. Just a whole ton of bikes. Yeah, I think it's new. I think they moved some stuff around. I'm looking for, they had a stationary section when I was in here before, but I don't know where that is. I have a Lego section now. Look at that. Oh, they've got adult builders for the adults with Legos now, too. Ooh. Little plastic baggies for your cards. To Bic and see if Bic sells film. So maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Yeah. Very, very little film. Now it's back across the street towards Yodobashi to go to Kitamura as they open at 10:30 to see if I can hunt down more film or maybe a camera, but we'll see. In any event, I'm very happy to have gotten my roll of Velvia and Provia 100 since I can't find Provia 100 anywhere in the US. Off to the next camera store it is. Okay, it's been a minute since I've updated anything here. Long story short, I've been shooting a bunch of photos on the X-Pan, and I've been very slowly buying film, one roll at a time, because seemingly everything here is limited. Basically, all film is limited to pretty much buying a single roll at a time of each type, and they have Velvia 100, which I haven't seen anywhere in the US. I've been able to buy Velvia 50 and Provia 100, and I really like shooting slide film, especially on the X-Pan. So I've been fortunate enough to pick up rolls here or there, but because Fuji makes it almost everywhere, has it here, but you can only buy a roll at a time. So my bag is getting increasingly stuffed full of film. So I'm slowly buying up more and more film. I do, however, need more film, but we will see. First, I gotta figure out how to get out of the station, which is easier said than done. I've gone the wrong way. I need exit 4, which is this way, apparently. I've gotten turned around. But now I'm in Shinjuku, or one of the Shinjuku stations. I need to find my way out. And hopefully, I'll be able to get the last of the film. And there's another camera store, because I've been looking for... I'm torn between getting a Leica or a Contax G1, because the X-Pan is really expensive to shoot and not woefully amazing. I love it, it's just expensive, and I want a normal 35mm camera. And Leicas are nice, but Leicas are expensive. I talked to a Leica shooter in one of the film stores earlier, and he was kind of like, I had a G2, but the electronics died on it, no one could fix it, and he ironically sent it to a camera repair place in New York. So I don't know if a Contax G2 would be the best investment, but they are much cheaper here, so I kind of just have to wait and see. But now, to try and get out of the station. Well, I just got done at Yodobashi here in Shinjuku with even more film. I've apparently hit the tax-free limit on film. I'm not sure if that's a thing, or they just didn't want to process tax-free. I'm not really certain. But now I've got another 4 rolls of film. I really just need more Provia 100, so get that, or maybe the Superior 400 if I can find more of that. But now I'm gonna go take a look at one more camera stop and then probably head to my hotel to see if I can check in and dump some of this. Unfortunately, no film or anything of interest. And to keep them I'm gonna go to Map because they have apparently much camera. So I'll see what they have. Sometimes it's used or new or whatever. They have a Leica store too. Leicas would be cool, but too much money. Okay. I've gone on quite the adventure. I've primarily been in hunt of a Leica. I did find a very good price M6. However, the reviews of the shop are phenomenal, shall we say. And I think if I'm going to buy a Leica, I want to make sure it's in the best condition and I'm getting kind of the most for the price. And if it's saving $1,000 on a $3,000 or $4,000 camera but ends up being broken or in a worse condition, you know, it's not great. So I'm gonna do some more research on places to go. For now, I'm gonna unload this bag because it's full of film and quite heavy now. And I'm heading to my hotel because I'm in Shinjuku. I should be able to check in by the time I get back, hopefully. So off to take the Marunouchi line all the way back to Tokyo Station, which will take me like half an hour and hopefully not be crazy crowded. Oh God, I got 6 minutes to get to the train. I'm not going to be a fan of that. Well, I've now been given completely different directions to take the JR line train instead of the Marunouchi line, Tokyo Metro, but it should get me there much faster. Now I'm just going through the mess of construction and the maze that is Shinjuku Station, so hopefully I don't get lost once more. Honestly, I think it's a miracle people can navigate this station. It's so hectic
and confusing. Just know I gotta go this way, apparently. Maybe. I gotta go to the Chuo line, with the rapid one. Yeah, figuring it out. Ah, yeah, this way. I need platform 7. Gosh, Tokyo's hectic. I'm very glad it's not rush hour. That would be not fun. Okay, I gotta go that way somewhere to get to my hotel. I have apparently, gotten somewhere closer to my hotel. Down the deep hole to get into Tokyo Station to hopefully get to my hotel, to check in, charge up, sit down for a bit, and audit how much film I bought, because I actually don't know, and I don't want to be buying too much film if I've already bought way too much film, you know? The station is in fact much busier than it was earlier today. You know, now it's in full swing. Everyone's out and about. They're all busy. I think I'll rest up for an hour probably, and then head out to try and buy some records. Maybe a Leica. I really want a Leica. It truly is a miracle people navigate this station. Too many people, too many ways. Chaos. Just utter chaos. I inch ever closer to my exit though, which is good. All the restaurants in here are making me hungry. It's much nicer when they're open, when you smell them. It all smells really good. Oh, look at that sushi. Oh, I want food now. Oh, hotel room, please. That's an interesting Wi-Fi info. Hopefully, apparently my bags are already in the room. I am 30:41 apparently. So off I must go. Very excited. Ooh, that's quite cool. Looks into the hotel as well. Very excited. Oh, this is amazing. God, they keep these rooms hot. Oh, where do I do the blinds thing? Oh, come on, where is it? Hold please. And this is why I booked this hotel room. It's on the 30th floor of an office building, almost directly overlooking Tokyo Station. I think that's the Shinkansen lines to the left, and then normal train stuff in the middle, and then more Shinkansen to the right. I'm not certain. But oh my god, this view, it's amazing. Now I'll give you a quick little room tour. There's not much to see here though. It's just a 2 twin bedroom with 2 pillows this time. We only got 1 pillow per bed last night. Little TV area, bags in the room. Thank you very much, guys. Little closet, if I can open it. Yep, just a simple little closet. And you're pretty, oh wow, the bathroom could use it right now, but pretty standard, bathroom. I would say pretty standard for Japanese business hotel. This one obviously having the huge plus of these amazing windows and the view into the urban metropolis that is Tokyo. I love it. Say goodbye to this absolutely wonderful hotel room. I make my way to the last of the camera stores for the day and potentially some record stores afterwards. Cameras and records are mainly the 2 things I've come to Tokyo in hunt of between a little bit of work. Back into the labyrinth. That's the only downside of this hotel is the, too many train stations today. Too many confusion. Too much options. I do have a couple back streets I really want to try and take photos with the Hasselblad with once it gets a little darker out. And then onwards and upwards. God, I love the trains, especially the Shinkansen and the noise. Something wonderful about the chaos. Or at least I'm saying that now. It annoyed me earlier. Now I think it's keeping me awake. I don't really know anymore. Need a little vending machine refuel. Give me coffee. Yes, I want the latte. Hot latte, thank you, machine. My 3rd one today. This is keeping me alive. Well, I ended up inside of this designer mall thing here in Tokyo. They had another Kitamura. Unfortunately, no cameras that I really wanted or thought were good. Mostly some medium format contact stuff. They had a couple Leicas, but nothing. It's just like an M3 and an M4. The M4 they wanted 1.8 million yen for. The 300,000 yen M6 seemed a lot more appealing. Currently on the hunt for another film store to maybe find a Leica. I think I'll probably hit another, 3 or 4 in this Yuracho area and then move on to looking for records, which is in a completely different part of Tokyo. Probably hit records until 6 or 7, hit a 7-Eleven on the way back, and then I'm done for the night. Hopefully I'll be in bed by 8, wake up again tomorrow at 5, and do it all over again. I'm very quickly learning the lesson in verticality of stores here. This camera store I want to go to is on the 8th floor of that building. I don't know, I've never really been this hunty for stores in Tokyo before, but it's definitely not something I've encountered. But it's kind of cool how you really need to be on your feet to, actually find where any of this stuff is. This whole notion of going to what looks like an office building, get in the elevator, go to the 8th floor is all very different. I mean, camera stores here, it's just very odd. In New York, you don't get into an elevator to go to the 8th floor of a random office building to find a camera store. So, it's cool though. And it's fun because I get more photos on this, and it's an adventure I wasn't expecting. I found Leicas. This is bad. They have lots of Leicas. This is very bad. Oh no. They also have the Contax GTO in black. And the 28 and 35 for it. Oh no. I mean, basically a G2 with the lens is going to be the same price as a Leica, so that's a hard choice to make. Okay, I may have gotten sidetracked and bought a camera, but that's a conversation for later and not now. Now I'm onto the main or half of or part of the reason of going out in the first place, just to find records. There should be a record store somewhere over there. Okay, I spent 26,000 yen on however many records fit in this bag. It's very heavy. It's one of the things I forgot the last time I was here, and I ended up with an overweight bag, is that vinyl is in fact heavy, and if you buy lots of vinyl, you will have an overweight suitcase, and then the airline will try and charge you money. So do note that. But I am going to try and catch a train back to my hotel, put all this stuff down, and maybe run to 7-Eleven and sleep. I am a very sleepy boy. It's been quite the day today. These records are very heavy, but it's very successful. I have a lot of film. I got a Leica I didn't want to buy, and then some records. I think I probably got 20, maybe. I don't know. This is looking for a lot of 80s stuff that I like. I didn't even delve into the Japanese stuff. My bag's too heavy for me to want to mess with that right now, to be perfectly honest. But it's good. I'm very happy. A lot of the fun fact, getting US artists Japanese pressings seem to be a lot cheaper. I think it's because in the collector space, people don't really want the pressings that are Japanese. They want the American pressings for the American artists. But personally, for me, it's more about the music and vinyl. It's less about is this the right pressing, the right version, etc., etc. So I'm very happy. I got some David Bowie, I got some Wham, I got some Billy Joel. I'm very happy. Back into the station hole again. Yay, I've taken this line 3 times today. I have to find the exit again. I don't want to find the exit. It's that way, but I've been to the station too many times. It's too noisy, it's too labyrinthy. Saw that shop earlier. I don't want to see more shops. I want to leave. I remember this staircase. I first saw it at 7 a.m. this morning, and now it's 7 p.m. I've seen this staircase 3 times in 12 hours. As you can tell, I'm a little delirious with the need for sleep and food. Oh, soon I can nourish my body. Hi, Mr. Nihonbashi exit. You're my friend because you mean hotel close. I'm scared to think about trying to find a 7-Eleven after this. But oh, if I have that little ham and cheese burrito, some onigiri, and an egg salad sandwich, it'll all be worth it. I hope. Dropped everything in the room. Now it's 7-Eleven time because I am hungry. I hope to God they're easy to find here though. Just, oh, come on, phone. Just find me. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Just find me. Oh. Okay, we'll figure it out. A fabled 7-Eleven somewhere off that way. Apparently one on the 3rd floor and one in a basement, but I think it's the closest one. So here's to hoping it does indeed exist. Because I would like to get food. This construction project over here also looks fucking crazy. I love urbanization. I'm a little bit of an informal history nerd on urbanization and urban planning and some parts of Europe. And I'm less familiar, I'm not even gonna pretend I'm familiar with it in Asia. But oh my God, seeing construction projects is always fucking cool. Google translated some instructions that say I need to take an elevator to the 3rd floor of what is apparently an office building to get to the 7-Eleven. So let's hope that it indeed exists and is open. I don't know if this is, the best way to get to a 7-Eleven, but here's to hoping it takes me to one. Oh God, I don't know if it will. Oh, that office building 7-Eleven is in fact not open. The other 7-Eleven that way I can't get to because construction's closed the sidewalk. So I've given up on 7-Eleven. Now I'm looking for a Family Mart that's in the Marunouchi Trust Tower. So here's to hoping that that's accessible. I just want some food and I want to sleep because I'm tired. I've been up since 5, only got 3 hours of sleep in my airport hotel. So I'm running on fumes. I've also walked 10 miles today just running around Tokyo. So hopefully it does in fact exist and I can get to it. Okay, it turns out this Family Mart, I don't know where it is. It might be up, it might be down. I just gotta look for it, I guess. Because more things seem to be buried within buildings wonderfully. I found the Family Mart. It's closed. Now I must go in search of something else, I guess. Well, the problem I keep running into is all of these 7-Elevens are in office buildings. So they're not really open because it's a holiday. So I guess I'll go all the way to the other side of Tokyo Station where there is apparently a 7-Eleven that is in fact open and not in an office building. I actually think I've been to this one before, but I could have just gone there in the first place and it would have been done. But no, I thought the one over there would have been closer. Oh, tired and hungry. I want to smash the 7-Eleven and then probably pass out.